Hey guys, Matt Smith here once again bringing you all the information on the upcoming next round of the National Enduro Championship. This time around, it's a big double header. That means we're going to be covering rounds 4 and 5 of the championship over one long weekend. It's going to be a spectacular race because we're also going to be involving the WFO Club. Their round 6 of the championship also makes up the racing weekend. It's going to be a stacked one, a busy one, and probably the biggest race entry we have seen on the 2018 season so far. The event we're talking about is the Umzumbe. It's going to be an absolute belter, a 36-kilometer loop laid out covering a couple of bits of different area. Remember, the South Coast hasn't had a full national championship round for over 10 years. Yeah, we were down there last year for the Harding round, and that did give us one of the best races of the season for 2017. That's where we're using that incredible amphitheater with a little bit of very enduro European feel. We were up into the forest. It was super dusty, super blown out, but everyone came back and said it was the best race of the season. We were up and down the mountains, in the quarries, in the forest, in the amphitheater, and I'm really expecting a very similar layout. It's going to be extremely challenging, a little bit more riverbeds for the guys to deal with this time around though going forwards. We're going to be using the farms of Jean Van Tichelen, Pete Beckett and Nick Frey, and of course the Hendersons, and it will be the Hendersons, Greg and Dennis, laying out the track. So these guys know exactly how to lay out a tech track. It's going to be testing, safe, but challenging at the same time. We'll give those guys a big high five when we get down there, but we are building up. And these videos are going to be coming in over the next 4 weeks, making sure that everyone knows exactly what they're in for. When we get more images from the track as it's laid out and taped out, we'll be feeding them back to you on the WFO site to make sure you guys know exactly what you're in for and how to set up your machinery. A brand new pit area and venue is going to host us for the event, the area called The Park, also in new development. It's going to make sure we've got all our facilities all in one place, and that will be our host, our point of focus for the whole way through the racing weekend. And of course, with it being a long weekend, it means that most of the guys will be able to drive down on the Thursday, get themselves locked and loaded nice and early, go racing on Friday and Saturday, and then a little tiptoe home on Sunday. Wherever you may be in the country, it means it's going to be nice and safe. So a long weekend running on the Thursday through the Sunday, and that is on the public holiday weekend. The racing, of course, is Friday the 10th and Saturday the 11th of August. A great feature about the race weekend, of course, with it being the double header covering the national and the regionals, and of course you regional guys that have been entering and racing as part of the WFO Championship Series throughout 2018. Of course, on Saturday night at prize giving, we will find out who's the lucky soul who walks away with that incredible 50,000 Rand purse. That's going to be the draw, and that will happen on Saturday night. So you guys better make sure you're there. For more information on the event, where you guys need to stay and how to get entered, of course, we've got some information coming to you, so just follow the tags on the screen. We've got some numbers up there, and they should be able to point you in the right direction to get you guys set and ready. Yeah, it's around about 4 weekends down the road, but documentation has started, entries are open, and we do hope to fill our boots and get a stellar entry for this incredible round of racing. The WFO Club have been super busy this year. Of course, they were involved in the Impy that ran just a couple of weeks back that also gave us a stellar lineup, some of the best 3-day races in the country. Now we're going forward into a National Enduro Championship as well as the next round of the WFO Club Championship. But of course, coming up a little bit later on in the year, the 9th and 10th of November, those are the old roof dates to you and me, there's going to be an incredible story coming up, and that is going to be the Rammersgate Enduro Challenge. This is set out to be the toughest single day enduro or hard enduro event the country has to offer. We're going to be working with the WFO Club, building this event up and making sure we get the numbers so we can go ahead and have a cracker of an event. So make sure you have that date tagged on your calendars, and we'll be feeding you more information on that event as we go forward into the year. Right now, we're going to be signing off on this first of the social media videos before we get ourselves ready for more information that will bring you going forward into the Umzumbe event.